So this evening, Atlanta Public Schools is very pleased to host a legislative delegation invite. It's really an opportunity for the district administration, our school board, and members of our legislative delegation to come together and have a chance to get to know one another.
Tonight is our annual legislative reception where we invite our city, county, and state leaders just to network and also understand our legislative priorities and our voice that's needed in public agendas throughout the state and also locally. We're really excited to have a diverse group of our local leaders here with us tonight to just learn more about the importance of our public education agenda and the impact that we want to have on the benefit of our students and families throughout Atlanta and in the metro area.
I am grateful on behalf of the Atlanta Public School System, as the very proud superintendent of our school system, that you deemed it important enough to grace us with your presence so that we might have an opportunity to receive you as we launch to this year's legislative reception. As stated, I am Dr. Lisa Herring, the superintendent of Atlanta Public Schools. It is now my honor to bring forward to the podium our chairwoman of the Board of Education for Atlanta Public Schools, Chairwoman Ishay Collins.
On behalf of the Atlanta Board of Education, I am honored to join our superintendent, Dr. Lisa Herring, in thanking you for the work you do in your elected leadership roles that positively impact the students, families, and staff of Atlanta Public Schools and in our city. The children of Atlanta benefit greatly from the public service of our state legislatures, county commissioners, and city leaders, and we brought you all here tonight to simply say thank you. We want to encourage you to keep advocating for us and again to continue to put public education at the forefront of the agenda. And so please enjoy yourselves, network, get to know each other, and thank you so much.
It was very important for me to attend this event. One, as a council member who represent a large part of the inner city population of Atlanta Public Schools, and then also as a graduate of Atlanta Public Schools, and then also as a former board member, bringing the skills that I have learned on my 7 years of the Board of Education now that I'm on City Council. Now I think I understand. Nobody really understands, but I have a good jump in knowing how all municipalities must work together for the education of our children. So for this being a legislative reception in which we have state, county, and city people coming over to mingle with the leaders in our education system, it's very important to be here to see how we work together to service all of our children.
I am an APS parent. I am a legislator. I've also happened to sit on the Senate's Education and Youth Committee. I see and understand the kinds of legislation that's coming through the state body, and I recognize how important the relationship is with APS. I have a lot of students who I represent who are APS students and families, and I think it's really important for us to have that collaborative relationship and have the dialogue and be able to talk about things as they come up and be able to socialize on a night like tonight when it's everything is not bad.
It is so important for elected officials at the city, county, and state levels to have opportunities to interact with one another so we know how to support one another in the important work we do. We share a passion for service, we share a vision for a better community, and we need to know how we can each work together to make that better community happen.
So I'm not only an elected representative, I'm also the parent of an APS student, and I know how incredibly hard teachers and administrators always work for our students, but boy, in the past 2 years have just gone above and beyond. And it's so important for us to be here, to hear about their concerns, and to make sure that we're doing everything we can to support APS for a successful future.
I think it's great to have an event like this because it brings together elected officials who, at the end of the day, we all have in common wanting to do what's best for our communities, which includes students, of course, families, everyone who has a stake in the City of Atlanta, Fulton County, and of course, Atlanta Public Schools. So it's great to just
get to see people again, especially in person, post us getting over this hump of COVID. And also, meet new people, build initial relationships, and again, talk about how we can best partner with one another, particularly the city and APS, to best serve all our constituents, which for me, the most important ones are, of course, children. So I think it's a great way to come together in an informal way and just talk amongst ourselves and talk about how we can work together even more.
I represent Atlanta in the State Senate. I'm a mother of 2 graduates of the Atlanta Public Schools, and I'm a fervent supporter of public education. Public education is under attack under the Gold Dome. We must fight for funding. We must fight against the schemes to take public school dollars and pass them along to private schools. And we constantly must keep in mind and keep at the forefront, investing in our students is investing in our future.